Good morning, class. Children, do you realize that God has given us a lot of things, and lot of abilities, but we never realize their importance. Right now, while I'm speaking, so this is also a great thing in my life that I'm able to speak. This is a power actually. With your words, children, with your words, you can motivate someone, you can give someone a reason to live. And with these words only, you can make someone down, make someone demotivated. So use this power as a magic wand to change somebody's life with your beautiful words, with your beautiful voice, by singing something nice, by saying something great, not by yelling, shouting, and just wasting time in saying all fall things. So, I just want to say that children, use your ability to speak in creating great things, in changing somebody's mindset, by motivating them, by filling them with enthusiasm. Okay, now on this note, let's start our chapter 6 in physics, sound. Now children, in our daily life we hear different types of sounds, है ना? Like ring of school bell, sound from a clock, from vehicles, and from guitar, tabla, everything is making sound. We also hear different voices, children, of different persons. Like in a class there are 50 students, everybody has got a different kind of a voice, है ना? And different sounds produced by different animals, just barking of dogs, roaring of lion, chirping of birds, है ना? Every animal is producing a different kind of sound. Now, what is actually sound, children? Sound is a form of energy that produces the sensation of hearing in our ears. It is also energy, children, and it gives us a sensation to hear. Okay, sound is produced due to vibrations. We have read that to and fro motion of a body from its rest position is called oscillatory motion. Now, for example, this is a simple pendulum, and the movement of this pendulum, first going this side, then coming back to its rest position, then again going to this side and coming back to its rest position. Now, this is called your oscillatory motion of a swing, and motion of a pendulum, of a wall clock, are oscillatory motions. This I have told you. Now the process is then repeated again and again. It is going, coming, going, coming. The process is repeated again and again. The oscillatory motion is repetitive at a regular interval of time, and this to and fro motion is happening at a repetitive interval of time, means at a particular interval it is happening, regular interval. The oscillatory motion in which the body assumes a new shape during its motion. Now, during the oscillatory motion in which the body is taking a new shape, assuming, okay, in that type of motion it is called vibratory motion. In vibratory motion, children, a part of the body oscillates, keeping its other part fixed. In this vibratory motion, children, one part of the body is fixed and the rest of the body parts moves, oscillates. Sound is produced when a body vibrates. Actually, in short, we can say that when a body vibrates, children, and you already know what is vibratory motion, when a body vibrates, the sound is produced. Okay, now examples are given here. When you blow whistle, the vibrations of particles in air produce sound. When you whistle, children, there are particles in air, and then they produce sound when they start vibrating because of that. So when you blow whistle, vibrations of particles which already are there in air produce sound. When we speak, children, our vocal cords vibrate to produce sound in the larynx, and larynx is also called, children, voice box. Then when a bell is struck, when you struck a bell, it also vibrates to produce sounds. So from all these examples, what we can conclude is that, children, sound is produced by the vibrations in a body. When a body is vibrating, it is producing a sound. When the body stops vibrating, the sound produced by it also ceases. That is, no sound is then heard. Now, next topic we'll cover in our next video. Thank you.